Well, hello there. So today I'm making an Easter card. So I'm just drawing around two templates that I've created. Now you can download these templates that I've made from my website, free printable section, Mini and More. And then obviously print them out, say, onto paper, and then you could always cut them out of the paper and then draw around them on card if you want like a more rigid template and not just a paper template. You can just use the paper template. It's just not as, like I say, not as rigid, a little bit harder to trace around. So then I'm just tracing around onto this fabric, which I want to use for my main project. Although I do like the brown card. So this is just like a linen fabric I'm using. It's fairly thin. I'm not actually sure what kind of fabric it is. I'm saying linen, I'm not actually sure. So I've drawn around these two. Like I say, that will just overlay that just to give it a little bit more depth. So when it's made out of them, when it's cut out with the material, I'll have a nice kind of edge here with it being fabric, I feel like. So that's the plan. So I've drawn those on the fabric. Now I'm just going to cut them out. So it's best to use something like these little Fiskars to cut the material, especially when it's little fiddly bits. But I use them, I just think they're great. I've had those for years. You can get a sharpener to sharpen them, but I don't feel like I've needed to. So I'm just using just glue stick here or Pritt stick, whatever you've got at hand, because this stuff it's not messy and it dries really quickly. But it won't stop us from getting on with the project, because I don't think it's going to be necessary that it's not going to be dry. So once that is on, I'm just going to glue it onto some card. So I'm just going to use some brown card. To be honest, I haven't got many of my cards, blank cards left. But I think it looks best on brown anyway. So I'm just going to pop that there. Don't worry about getting things really straight, because it just adds more character when things are a little bit off. So as you can see, my template isn't perfect. It's got like little whiskers there. That's what I like about using fabric, because you get the little kind of details, like these little bits. Anyway, so I'm going to just glue the next one. I'm just going to just double check which way around I feel like I want that to be. Yeah, so I think that way around. So then I'll glue that side. And also some material like this has got little flecks in, which is fine because it just adds to it. I think one of the reasons I like doing like the vintage style, as I call them, projects is because things don't have to be perfect, and sometimes things look even better and they just pick up their own little bits of detail along the way. So with this section, I'm just going to make sure it goes to the top, because this technically is the top of the head. And then to the sides, and then this section is just where its little face is. I'm not bothered about seeing that pencil line there because that'll go. So I just think doing the two sections is good, because it just gives it a little bit depth here. Okay, so now I want to say time for the tricky bit, but it seriously isn't. You just need to just have fun with this. So I do think, you could have drawn on this before you cut it out, but I just think, just go for it. Just stick it on your card and then go for it. So I'm using a mixture of, let me just bend my camera around. I'm so chuffed I finally bought a stand that holds my camera. Look how steady that is. So I've got all my Sharpies out here. I think my tea's gone cold. Oh, I cannot drink cold tea. Literally, not even warm tea. Oh, hang on, wait, I'll just get this set again. It has to be now I kind of get my camera thing to stay put. Come on. Right, it's just gonna go floppy. Right, I've sorted my camera. Oops, just busy getting used to it. So I've got my camera holder, which is clamped onto the side of my table, and I've also got there's a ring light that you get with it. I'm definitely going to leave a link in the description, because not a link, yeah, a link to where I got it from, because I just think it's the best thing I've ever bought. How I've managed in the past angling me tripod over the table. Anyway, I'll put a link, and if you want to know where I got it from, it's on there. Because yeah, I don't really do reviews and stuff, but I might on this because I think it's really a good setup. Right, so here's my rabbit here. So first of all, there's a few marks there coming through. I'm not sure what that is, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to just use a pencil. I've not actually done anything like this for a little while, but I'm just going to use a pencil just to give a little bit definition here, a little bit darkness, just to kind of, yeah, make it kind of look a little bit like it's in shadow a little bit. So those of you that used to watch me when I lived up at the farmhouse, hello, and I'm so pleased to see everybody. I have had a few people already say hi, because I posted a YouTube short a few weeks ago, just a tiny little short video, and oops, my daughter's ringing, 2 seconds. Sorry about that, my daughter rang about something. She often rings us when she's on her way from work. Minnie, what do you want? I'll just bend this round so you can see Minnie. Right, Minnie, I thought I got to just turn it like that. Come here, Minnie. Come here. Come here. Look on the camera, Minnie. Ah, look. You look scruffy at the minute, Minnie. It's snowing outside. You're going to go in the snow. Is Mommy busy drawing a rabbit? Just got a little jumper on. Right, now on you go. Okay, so I've just started penciling the features in there when I was talking to my daughter on the phone. So I've just gone around the edges of the fabric here really, and then just marking roughly where I think I want the eyes to be. I'm just going to like dab it on because I don't want to have any big splodges of black really. Just little lines. Okay, excuse me, just put my tea here. Right, let's see where we're up to. So I just go off there and do some food for the kids. I'm just doing the rabbit's eyes here. So yeah, so this is just a rabbit head card made with fabric and coloured in with pens, mainly Sharpies. Well, that's not a Sharpie, but you know what I mean. I just think it's just a nice little way on making an Easter card for somebody. You could just use the pencil to finish it off. You wouldn't have to necessarily use the pens, but so you could use this template to create your own version of it if you wanted. So how is everybody? I hope you are all well. I feel like I'm really rambling on today. I don't know if this light looks different to when I first started my video, because my daughter just came in from work and she was saying use the blue, like the cool white. Obviously in the house I really don't like the cool white, but like she was saying it's a bit different on your when you're doing a video, so that it looks more professional than the warm white. So yeah, this new setup I've got, there's a little button where you can just, oh hang on, you can just change the colour of the light in here. So I'm going to go cool, warm is what the way I would have my lamps in my room. Well, that one's even warmer. That one's really blue. Oh, I can't remember which one I was on now. Might leave it on that one. Yeah. I don't know, it doesn't look right now, does it? That one? No. I'm going with that one, I think. Yeah, I'll go with that one. It's like a cool blue, but maybe it does look better under that light. I can't remember what I was talking about now. So yeah, so hello to everybody who I used to be friends with, or I still am friends with. It's just obviously I lost touch with everybody, and I've never not wanted to do my YouTube. It's just been having the time, and I can't do art when I'm in a hurry. You know, I've got to like enjoy it. So at the minute I've been off work today, so I'd planned on doing this video, and I'm so glad that it looks like I'm going to be able to get this on. So I'll hang about after my video and answer any questions you might have. I don't know if you're going to have questions, but I'll reply to any comments people make So yeah, just giving them a little bit further. I'm not going to go in with loads of detail because I quite like the fact it looks like a bit more like an illustration. I'm going to try now using some white. I've got this white pen here. Just hopefully it hasn't dried up. It's just this little, I'm thinking little whiskers off here is going to show up lovely on the card. Yeah, there it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's actually working. I've had this a while as well. I bought this pen when I was for a previous project a long time ago. I can't remember even what it was. Do a little hairy chin. I always feel like hairs are male, but obviously I don't know. Just a random thought there. Let's just put some more here. Just give them a little. Oh, I see it makes such a difference when you just do little things like add the fibres, add the hairs. Just trying to think now. I just want to. Let me just put a little bit white down here around the eye area. I don't know if that's going to mix in with a pen. Oh, that's what I bought this for. I bought this for when I was making some rabbit cards. I couldn't really make any more of those to sell in my shop because the paper I was using was just what I had type of thing, so they wouldn't have been the same. Right, let's have a little look in the pens. Got like a fine brown here. I might just make a little ruffle this up a little bit down here. I don't know if you've seen a hare up close before, no doubt you have, but I remember seeing them when we lived up at the farmhouse, and sometimes it would look really like yellow. So I've got this gold pen. I'm just going to add a little bit more colour, like warmness to these areas here. I think what I'm going to do, I know I sound really unsure about what I'm talking about here, I'm going to make a couple of these, and then, like I said, about putting them on, sending them off to my patrons, which currently I don't have any of because I've only just started to do my YouTube again, and obviously after I got divorced and stuff the last time, it was just really hard to keep everything going. So yeah, I'm going to do a couple of these. I'm looking for my little skinny, there it is. Whoops. A couple of these, and then I will send them off to my first few patrons. So there'll be no tiers or anything like that. I think I might just set it, like I say, at like $2 or something really low, and then I'll just send you these off just as a thank you, and hopefully you'll continue to support my channel, Minnie and More. It just means that I know a lot of people on here don't talk about money and work and stuff, but with Patreon it just means I can work less, as in me job, and do my YouTube more. It's really is as simple as that. And it's not so much to buy equipment or what have you, because obviously a lot of stuff I use doesn't cost much money, and I've already got it in the house, although I do need to buy some more cards. But it's more about just everything else really, just having the time, obviously I'd normally be at work. So anyway, enough of that. So yeah, I'll send these off to the first few Patreon subscribers. I'm just looking for, I don't know what I'm looking for. I feel like I need some whiskers here. So I might just do these ones. I wonder if you'll see them if I do them there in the white. So I don't want to sound all doom and gloom, but no, you can't see them. I'm going to do this one. But one of the reasons I've not been doing me YouTube as much, or haven't been doing it for a while, is I had an illness. Oh no, that's wrong. I knew I'd say it wrong. Basically, I had kidney cancer last year, and it was caught. I found accidentally, incidental find, as they say. So basically, they went looking for that and just spotted that, and I had an operation to remove the cancer, which obviously was just basically like a tumour. If I do brown there, and then I can do the white hairs going over corner. So basically I had kidney cancer. So I knew nothing about kidney cancer. I've never really drank or smoked. I've always been pretty healthy most of my life. So it was a bit of a shock, but really good that they found it early. It's funny because I was had just started making some new videos around that time, but I had give it up once I heard I had the cancer. So anyway, I've had 2. So I get like scans every, depends, I just stopped working. I get scans like every 6 months just to check nothing's going on and everything's clear still. And I've had 2 of those. So although I haven't heard back from the second one, I'm sure it's fine. It's just because it's been probably about 6 months since I had the second one. So that's really good. Right, that is it. And here's one. Explore the floor. I think that's pretty cute. I'd love that if somebody sent me that for Easter. Yeah, I would. I was thinking, should I put a Hessian bow on the bottom? I don't think I will. I think I'll leave them like that, and I'm just going to leave it blank. So I'm going to make another one, and then I'll, like I say, send these off to my first couple of new patrons, whoever that's going to be. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. And I will definitely see if I'm talking like weird or quiet. Well, weird's just my accent, but if I'm talking quiet, it's just because the kids are in the next room. Well, both of the next rooms. It's my fault. I should have started this earlier when they were at work. I will in future. Now that I've got me light that I use here, I can just do this anyway. Now I can do it in my bedroom. So I'm really excited about getting stuck into some more DIYs. In my usual style of not knowing what I'm going to do, just getting stuff out and just videoing. But that's just the way I like to do it. Okay, right, so thank you for watching. If you're still watching, thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's so relaxing for me doing stuff like this. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you hopefully very soon. Please subscribe if you want to kind of get to know me and Minnie. I know she's not been on the video much. I think it's with my son and his friend in his room at the minute. But yeah, if you want to get to know more about me and the dog and my life and my crafts, then subscribe to my channel and you can get a notification when I upload my next video. So that's great. I'm going to stop rambling on now. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment if you want, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye. What, you want to say bye? Come here then. Go in the chair. Good girl. Ah, so that you like what Mummy's made. Look. Come Minnie. It's not real. Hey? She wants to go to bed. She's getting old, aren't you? She tells us she wants to go to bed about this time. You a good girl? Hey? Oh. So that's bye from Minnie, a tired Minnie who's going to go, because you've been in the woods today, haven't you? And out in the snow. So bye from me, bye from Minnie. And any information you want on either the templates, which you can download for free, that's over minniemore.com. You'll find all the information that I've talked about regarding becoming a patron and support my channel all down in the description box below here. I'm not quite sure what you click on, if it says more info or something. But it's all just below here. Leave a comment if you have any problems with anything. What, Minnie? It's just like frozen. You like it when Mommy does videos, don't you? Hey, like we used to do in the farmhouse. So, look at the mess I've got here on the table. Oh God, let me show you this. Let me show you this. So it was my birthday not long ago. And the kids bought me Jurassic Park breakout Lego set. Oh, there's 10 bags. Look at how thick this is, this book of instructions. 10 bags to do it. I'm so excited. I'm absolutely obsessed with dinosaurs, and Jurassic Park is my favourite movie. And look, we have a bit of a mess over here as well. Anyway, I was going to do a house tour, but obviously that isn't going to happen. My little one, Minnie, what, you've frozen? You want to go to bed? Is that what you want? Right, I'm going to stop rambling on, Minnie, and let these people get back to what they might be doing if they're not watching us. Okay, so bye again from me and Minnie. I'll see you soon.